Kinda. We're on our off-air
Hey,
screen.
hey, hey.
Take off this fucking spring so it stops doing that shit. That's annoying.
Oh, I had such a good time fishing. Went out from, I think it was like 3:30 till 7.
Hell yeah,
Definitely
bro.
fun. Only caught one fish, but I ended up in the water.
You ended up with yeah. Well, I mean, sometimes you're fishing, sometimes you're waiting. Most of the time you're waiting.
Uh, I wasn't losing the one lure that got stuck, so I went out to get it, and I ended up losing it anyways, like shortly after, because it got stuck again, and I wasn't going out over my head to get it,
Kind of,
so
what kind of
I
lure was it?
still ended up losing it.
Don't say any brand names, but what kind of lure was it?
It was a broken back, sort of like the one I had before that I
Mountain?
lost, but it was it wasn't green and orange like the one I had before. It was like all green.
Oh, you're talking. You said broken back. I'm thinking like you're talking about some
Yeah,
mountain
there it's
stuff.
a split back lure.
I
Uh,
always call them. I always call them jointed crankbaits.
oh, I either call them broken backs or split back.
The last thing I'm ever doing while I'm fishing is breaking or splitting anybody's back, bro.
Last thing I'm ever doing is going to broke back.
Hilarious. Oh my goodness. We're gonna have a good show tonight. We got some guests. They're gonna be here. It's a good time. We got one that hasn't been on here in a while. It's gonna be a good
And then we
time.
have one that literally just made his, I think he made his debut last week.
He did.
We had him on there, right?
He was like half here, half not. He was trying to get a sense of his system. But we got him in a
Yeah,
trailer now, so he should
trying
be
to get
good.
used to everything. That's what we got to deal with. We like bringing old people here on the show, and they don't know how to use technology.
Hardeep did hook him up with a pretty good router though, so he should be okay now.
Oh, good, good. Glad
Yeah.
Pardeep's still doing that shit for him.
Well, he's doing it on the low. We're not supposed to tell anybody on account of those charges he got from the motherland, but no big deal.
Pardeep has everything in the 911 coming run, except for no rub and tugs.
Yeah, he won't sell a rub and tug. I don't understand it. Which probably for the best.
I suppose, but everyone could use a rub and tug nowadays. Now and once in a while.
Now in a while.
Yeah,
My dude said now in a while. We could all
my
use
brain's
one
not
now and
braining.
now and again and again.
Yeah, my brain's not braining today.
Oh my gosh! I just snapped that across the room. Goodness gracious! I was trying to fix
Since the
my
wife works tomorrow, I might go out and get my boat off my shelf and start working on it.
Well, that's. I mean, that's gonna be sweet. The John boat, is that what you're talking about? The one you're gonna convert to a bass
Yeah.
boat? Hell yeah.
Yep, the one that I have hanging up behind my trailer at the trailer park.
Hell yeah. That's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one.
Someone left it in the swamp down by the Willow Arm, so I claimed it.
Well, I have to get a swamp. I have to get a swamp boat. That's what I have to do.
I only knew about the swamp because of Bubba Pump singing about swamp ass.
Swamp ass. Yeah, Bubba Pump. He's a good guy.
I think Rick would like him.
You met him a couple of times, didn't you, Bubba?
No, I can't say I have.
He won't come on the show. I've met him once or twice. He's come into the After Lounge after a couple of his like actual like concerts. And super cool guy. That swamp ass thing is serious. He's always got that. Uh,
Well, yeah, like I know most people that live down south, they have that 24/7.
yeah, he's Daryl's cousin. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my God, completely off topic, but did you hear about the guy that plays John Redcorn in King of the Hill?
No, but tell me about it on the intro,
I
cause
shall,
yeah,
cause it's very saddening.
yeah, I'd like to know about this. I like John Redcorn.
He was one of my favorite King of the Hill characters.
I don't like that
I
you're
can't wait
talking
for
about
August
him.
4th.
I don't like that you're talking about him in the past tense.
I know.
That's not
I can't
good.
wait till August 4th, buddy.
August 4th, New King of the Hill is going to be
Yup.
sweet. We're advertising for free because we love their stuff so much. Mike Judge is awesome. Anyways, here's an intro. Enjoy.
2, 1, enjoy the show!
That
We're
he
back.
played
We are
John Redcorn.
back. That's sad though. Wow.
I didn't know that John Redcorn, that real dude was uh gay and everything, which nothing against it, but like I had no idea, especially with how much he was banging Nancy Gribble.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's in show business, man. That's kind of half of the crowd of Hollywood, man. Yeah, speaking of Hollywood, we're gonna be having a new series coming up here soon. We have a couple of more episodes left here of the 4chan Mysteries series here. But after we're done with that, Mr. Johnson and I have come up with a very, very good series called Hollyweird. We're gonna be talking
We're
about a
gonna get
lot of
silenced.
yeah, we're gonna get silenced. Yeah. uh, but yeah, tonight, our topic, pretty good one. We're talking about the Sad Satan game. We're on our fifth installment of the 4chan Mysteries series. Now, Sad Satan, for those who don't know, it was a game that kind of started gaining notoriety in 2015. It's a PC game, and it was very, very like Doom oriented. Like when I say Doom, I mean like you were walking through corridors in like that 3D Doom, style. You know what I'm saying, Mr. Johnson? That kind of
Yes,
like
sir.
that 3D looking thing. And yeah, so it was like a walking simulator, and it had these crazy audio and video elements to it that were borderline, if not completely illegal. Mr. Johnson, what do you got on it so far? I know I kind of told you about it a little last minute there, but
Well, basically, you touched on a lot of the stuff.
yeah,
Did you mention that it was created by a dark web user
I did
operating
not.
under the pseudonym ZK?
I did not. So ZK is the guy that created it. Then I didn't even know about that. Yeah, you were the one that found that info. So anything?
Yeah, it says there's two prominent versions. I'm looking at Wikipedia now. It says there's two prominent versions of Sad Satan. Footage of the earliest version was uploaded to YouTube channel Obscure Horror Corner
Yep.
on June 25th, 2015, and then says it was picked up by a number of English language publications and then later internationally.
That's right. That's right. And it started getting really, really big. Now it became a creepy pasta on Obscure Horror Corner. I'm glad that you mentioned that, the YouTuber, because he found it and he played the game. He turned it into kind of like a creepy pasta story told on his YouTube. And there's a lot of weird subliminal messaging in this game. A lot of distorted, shadowy figures of children with really fucked up sound screams and stuff that the rumor is are actually off of illegal tapes, is what I'm going to call them. Illegal tapes. But yeah, it's like a maze like environment in which you've got alleged inclusion of illegal imagery that is real world disgusting. Anyways, we're gonna bring on some characters here from the Willow Arms who may or may not be privy to this stuff, and we're gonna ask them about it. What do you think about that, Mr. Johnson?
Oh, I can't wait to see what they have to say.
All right, well,
Um, I pulled up a video, like a quick autoplay video of Sad Satan, but it's not showing on the stream.
uh, hang on a second. I know why that is. Hang on, I know what happened. Do 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 do. Hang on, that was all my bad. It's because my teleport. Wink.
That's what I did.
There you go.
Okay, now
So
they
this is
can
the video
see.
feed here. This is the video feed. Whose video is this? Do we know?
It's from Steam.
From
I
Steam.
don't know whose gameplay it is
So
or
this is
anything,
this
but
is
it's
what we would
literally.
call the fake version of it. There's two versions. There's several versions actually. There's allegedly one original and then a bunch of remakes and clean versions and like outright fakes. But this is very similar to what the game originally looked like, right? Obviously been whitewashed and cleaned up a little bit, but
Yeah,
yeah.
it looks like it would be kind of fun, I think.
I disagree.
Okay.
If you knew the contents of what was probably in there, you probably wouldn't want to play it either. Anti-crosses on the wall and whatnot. Either way, without further ado, we do have our first guest. He's moseying on in. If
I
his
invited him in
system
already,
will,
so
no, I know, it's not you. If his system will
okay.
cooperate, maybe.
I was gonna say, 'cause I thought I invited him in. I know I usually screw the pooch on that one and forget.
No, 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 no. Nobody's screwing any pooches.
What the fuck's that? What the hell? Why do I hear music?
Rick, welcome to the bonfire. You're on with Mr. Albright and Mr. Johnson. How you doing, dude?
Was I losing my mind or was their music just playing?
What? Don't make no sense, boy. You're really starting to drive me up a wall here.
What, you're on the bonfire with Mr. Albright and Mr. Johnson, Rick Chamberlain. How you feeling today, dude?
Oh, is he gonna start that shit again? Answering us in the middle of us talking?
Probably. That's Rick for you.
Yes, it is. Typical Rick.
Gee, I'm feeling mighty fine, thank you very much. Excited and all to get on your little podcast thing.
Well, I'm glad you're excited, Rick. Did you do anything fun today?
Rick, can you answer us?
Hey, it ain't my fault you guys are such slow talkers. Can't blame me for filling in the awkward silences.
You're the awkward silence.
Well, I can't help it if I'm quicker than you fellas. I mean, you just seem to take your sweet time saying what you need to say. Ain't a crime if I give you a hand.
All right, Rick, did you finally figure your headphones out, dude?
Nah, nothing too exciting. Just spent the morning shooting squirrels and then wasted the day away at the local diner chatting with the locals. It was a good way to pass the time, if you ask me. Sure thing, boss. What you fellas want to know?
You good, Rick? Gosh, why is
Just
your
doing
uncle?
my part to keep the conversation flowing. Can't have you sitting there like the Three Musketeers or whatever, talking on.
Why is your uncle like technologically illiterate, Mr. Johnson?
Oh, probably because he dropped out of school when he was in first grade, second grade, something like that.
Yep, he froze out. There he goes. There he
Yup.
goes. I gotta get on par deep about that, dude. His connect, he's like there and not there. Like we're getting his transmissions like super late, which is kind of lame.
I was just telling my one friend about how we invited Rick in and gave him a trailer and all that in the trailer park,
Yeah.
and she was like, because I sent her a picture of what he looks like too, and she was like, dead ass, that is definitely him.
Well, yeah, it's him.
So
Well, who'd you think it was gonna be? His twin brother, Dick?
I guess like he does have a couple brothers, but none named Dick actually.
Well, I mean,
That
it's a
would be
title, not a
fucking
name.
hilarious. That would be hilarious. Name him Richard Cranium.
Dickhead.
Yup.
That's funny shit. I don't know what it is about being on, I guess, the podcast that just makes technology not work. It's so nice. It's my favorite thing. Have I told you how much I love it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, either way, I'm gonna take that as an invitation to go to our first ad bump of the night. So,
I
without
noticed
further
we
ado,
always seem to have like slight issues whenever we have a new guest that's coming around.
it's
Like
just Rick.
this.
Don't justify it. It's Rick. Okay, you know it's
Yeah,
Rick. I
I
know it's Rick. We
suppose.
all know it's Rick. He's gonna get fixed. Anyways, here's an ad bump.
Hey, show me your pussy. I don't know. Welcome to the Jim Riggin Accords. Hey everybody, welcome to the Jim Wiggin Accords. I'm here today with President of the Trailer Owners Association, Mr. Ronald Grump. Ronald Grump, how you doing today, Mr. Ronald?
Well, I'll tell you, Jim, I'm doing well. I'm doing swell. My hands may be huge, but my excitement for being on your show even bigger. We're gonna do this interview. We're gonna do it so bigly. Excuse me. It's gonna be large, Jim.
I mean, yeah, whatever that means. So, I want to have you on here today, as the owner and the founder of the Willow Arms Trailer Park. Maybe you could share with me, a little bit of the history of this place, maybe.
Unfortunately, Jim, that is not correct. It never was. You see, the people, the fine people of Reeling, West Virginia, they read like dogs, beautiful dogs. They don't have the comprehension. They can't read, Jim. They're not reading, Jim. It was Whittle Arms. That's what they called me when I was a boy. Excuse me. That's what they called me. They called me Whittle Arms, big hands, massive hands, absolutely meaty hands.
What the fuck? Never mind. All right, whatever. Whittle Arms. I mean, me, a big man, big arms, big hands. But I digress. Mr. President, the hands, always with the hand. Whatever. Mr. President, could you please tell me maybe a little bit more history about this place? Maybe about when it was founded, or you did what you had to do.
Absolutely, Jim. Look, I came here to Reeling, West Virginia, all the way from New York. I had a large, very big, successful real estate business. And, Jim, there was nothing wrong with it, Jim. I filed bankruptcy and left all on my own, not because something was wrong, but because I wanted to. It was very successful, Jim. But anyways, I came to this big, beautiful plot of land, Jim, and I built it with my own two bare, very big hands. I built it myself. I dug the ground out myself. My hands are like excavators, Jim.
For fuck's sake, Mr. President, what is it with the hands? Everything with you there, you say to me, the fucking hands. Oh, with my big hands, dear, my hands are so big. Please, for the love of God, shut up about the fucking hands and just continue with the story. Please, Mr. President, with all due respect.
Well, Jim, I actually outlined this story in my new book, Massive Hands, Massive Dreams, a book by Ronald Grump. Anyways, Jim, when I first came to this barren plot of land, there was nothing. There was nothing. We started to excavate, you know how, I don't need to say it. And when we began, I started to hear the songs. I heard the songs rising from the earth, Jim.
No, I'm gonna let your smarmy fucking hand comment slide this time, because I'm very curious, Mr. President. The song. What do you mean when you tell me that you heard the song rise from the earth, Mr. President?
Well, Jim, it was the song. It was the song of his people, excuse me. It was the most deafening sound you've ever heard, Jim. It was the song of Ben and his people. Rising from... I heard it with my own two massive hands. They were singing. They had tunnels, Jim. They were underground tunnels built in where Ben and his kinfolk, they were under there doing, I don't know. We don't have to talk about it.
Well, we are going to discuss that more after this commercial break.
The Hometown Buffet, where my dreams become your realities.
Oh my
You know, they
God.
got cucumbers, tomatoes, fucking radishes. You ever have a radish? Chicken legs that look like your mom boiled chicken. Lemon on nasty fish. We have got it all. Lamb dick sandwiches, and we serve them by the pound. Okay? If you want some lamb dick, or you want some fucking real good, weird Durban poison looking shit,
Well, I'm gonna go
come on
to all
down
my
to the
friends.
Hometown
Let's
Buffet.
go down to the Hometown
The
Buffet.
best of all the choices.
Well, let me me get this right, Mr. President. You're telling me that Ben, respected member of his clergy and reputable businessman in this town of Reeling, West Virginia, you're telling me that him and his people, they had tunnels. They were underground in tunnels? I mean, that sounds to me a little nefarious, Mr. President. Maybe you could tell me a little bit more about that.
Jim, what happened in those tunnels, you'll never hear it on your fake news. You're never going to hear it on your DNN or your NBCs. But today, Jim, I'm going to tell you. And I'm going to tell you the whole story. What happened in those tunnels was...
All right, we are back. Mr. Johnson, would you mute yourself,
What?
jeez?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Mr. Echoes over
I
here.
I like watching the stream whenever we do our ad breaks.
You just like the
Watching
JRO.
Exactly.
Ay vey. Ay vey. I'm still trying to get Rick's antenna fell off of his trailer. I'm looking out the window and seeing what happened. I got fucking Tammy over there trying to get it back up with the rabbit ears.
Oh my god, you put Tammy up on the roof.
Oh
She's gonna break a
shit.
hip.
She sure is. She sure is. You know, I gotta give it to Rick though, man. Tapping Tammy. That's kind of high picking for him. I'm proud.
Oh my god, I just seen the ultimate amazing post on as I was scrolling through Facebook waiting for us to get back on.
What'd you see?
I need a 6-month fishing trip twice per year.
Yes, that is correct.
So 12 months fishing.
That is correct. I'm actually working on a new show. It's gonna include some of the guys from the hometown buffet, some of the kids in the back, and yeah, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be called Wet Your Worm. It's gonna be some dudes hanging out. How in the world do I get rid of that stupid GX corner thing from Opera? Do you know how?
What do you mean?
That tab that opens up by itself.
Mine doesn't open up by itself.
Yeah, on most of my PCs it doesn't, but this one I had to get. Remember it blue screened? I had to reset it all.
Oh, I'll walk you through it after.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
we're
yeah.
all
We'll
done.
talk about it later. I just wanted to see if you knew how to do it. Either
Yeah,
way,
you have to move it to the sidebar and stuff.
yeah, it's stupid. How stupid. All right. Well, either way,
Is our next guest in, or is Rick back up yet?
I mean,
Or
I'm still watching Tammy up there trying to jiggle these rabbit ears. Let me try and shoot him a call.
damn,
Hang on.
I
Let me
wish we
see.
had footage of that. That would be hilarious for everyone to see.
See if he's on. Let's see.
To make Pardeep get up there and do that shit.
We should. Selling us that bunk connection. What the hell's wrong with him? It's not even right.
He probably got it from RC and 4. RC and 4. Yep.
RCN4.
Yeah, I was trying to think of a brand, but I couldn't think of one. So RC&4 is the new brand.
RCN4 makes the bunkest routers in the world. I'll say it right now. I'm writing it down. RCN4 worst router. Worst router ever. Sad Satan. You know, Sad Satan kind of gives me Polybius vibes. Do you remember Polybius?
No.
Polybius was a crazy game. We should do one on that. This was a game that you'd play it. It would show up in arcades. People think it was a CIA like psyop, but these arcade machines would show up called Polybius, and you play it, and you could go insane from going on. And it was pretty nuts, pretty nuts. And then they just kind of hid away, essentially.
Fade away.
Yeah, they faded away. My goodness. And of course, you know, Marlon, I can't get a hold of him either.
Last I seen, he was down at the underpass with a Fido.
Oh, down in that tunnel? Fucking
Mhm.
weirdos. These guys in their
He
tunnel.
told me not to tell anyone that he was going down there,
But you're telling
so I just
everybody.
told everybody.
I love
So I
that.
just told everybody.
I love that. That's my favorite perk about you.
Him and El Fido are down in the tunnels doing well.
Well, I'm glad
can only
someone
guess.
can appreciate my talents for breaking up awkward silences. It's a gift. What can I say?
Rick, you're
You
back.
just fucked me
Welcome
all up.
back, dude. Welcome back, Rick. How you feeling?
I'm feeling mighty fine. A bit tired, but besides that, right as rain. Good to be back.
Well, that's
Did
good, man.
Tammy get your connection all fixed for you? I know she did, because obviously you're back, so you don't have to answer.
Sort of. Is he?
Yeah, she sure did. Got me all set up so I can communicate with y'all properly. Bless her heart for helping out this old man. Technology ain't exactly my strong suit.
I'll say.
All right, I'll make sure not to answer this time. See, I'm learning to keep my big mouth shut.
What?
Because I said
Oh,
he didn't have to answer.
Oh,
Last
yeah.
about
time.
her.
Anyway, Rick, we got you on here because we're talking about our 4chan Mystery Series. We're talking about the Sad Satan game. You ever heard of it?
Say what?
I said we're
Yeah.
talking about our
Oh,
4chan Mystery.
gee, wants.
I swear, I'm buying his ass a new router and stuff
You're
myself.
giving me a headache, boy. You're not making any sense. Okay, I'll answer your question, but I ain't guaranteed I'll answer it properly.
You
Okay.
you ever
Anyway,
heard about the Sad Satan game?
4chan Mystery Series sounds like some of that fancy internet speak to me. What's this series all about anyway?
I'm about to kick his ass off the show for a while. Like, need to lay off the damn moonshine.
Yeah. All right. Later on, buddy.
We'll try and talk to you next bonfire, bud.
Yeah. Goodbye. I think it's just his connection, dude.
Probably. Like, we'll get him straightened out. I mean, it took us a couple weeks getting Daryl and all that figured out 100%. So, I mean, we are in the middle of Reeling, West Virginia, down by a bonfire. So,
I
I
mean,
don't expect everyone's connection to be perfect.
sorry, I'm texting Marlon back. He's supposed to be on his way. He said he'd come down early. Maybe. Anyways, but yeah, no. So, Rick sucks for having a shitty connection like that. Fuck him for that.
Yeah. I mean, it literally feels like I'm sitting with him talking to him. So, like, but we can't hear him on the stream, so can't have him there.
Yeah, gotta love it.
We might be able to hear him, but if our viewers can't hear him, then there's no point. So,
Well, what's nice is very shortly here, Marlon is on his way because he just texted me back. He said
oh,
he's
cool.
right in the tunnel. He's climbing his way out now, and he's on his way.
Awesome,
So
awesome.
he will bail us
I,
out, and then we get to bully him. That's
wait.
fun.
I see him coming up right now. Give me 1 second. Let me go and tell him to get ready. Alright, he's
Did
on
he
his
just
way
fall?
in. Yeah. I mean, my foot was in the way, but
Oh man,
I kind of tripped him on accidentally on purpose.
I think I'm gonna put it in here in a second.
I wanted to see how good his balance was after doing all that junk down in the underpass.
Not good, allegedly.
Ah, I see him coming in. Wonder if wonder if he pulled a Peter Griffin and was like, ah, ah. You remember that episode?
I do.
I love Family Guy.
It's a great fucking show. Heck yeah. Was that me? Was that you?
Is what?
Is that you?
What?
The music?
How the fuck are you hearing that? I muted my headset.
No, you didn't.
Like I
No,
yes,
you
I
didn't.
muted my microphone so that
No,
way
you
no one
didn't.
could hear me.
You did not mute. You keep thinking you do, but you never mute.
I have a button on my headset I push and it mutes my microphone
No, it
so I don't
doesn't.
have to hit the mute button.
Hey. Welcome, Mr. Johnson.
You're really good at hitting that mute button.
Yeah, we can all hear you,
Alright,
Mr. Johnson.
It's what the fuck?
It's deafening.
Like, it's pissing me off. Like, I don't know why.
It
I
is
have
a
my
little
desktop
loud,
audio
huh?
muted. I don't know. I don't care. Fuck it.
It's a bit
But you see,
quiet now.
I even muted myself there, and you still heard it. So you can't say I'm not muting myself.
Nah, you muted yourself. I barely heard a peep from you just now.
Mr. Albright heard it loud and clear.
Yeah, so did our millions of viewers. This whole stream
Yeah,
has just
very
been kind of a
deafening.
wash, to be honest. Like,
Oh, it's fine. It's Wednesday. It's not Tuesday, so that's the problem. We did it a
Marlon,
day late.
welcome to the bonfire, dude. How you feeling?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
Oh, been better, been better. Anyways, we got you on here. Thanks for coming and saving our ass. I know Rick's connection was all trashy, and yours is not so bad.
Yeah, I got a good connection here. That Rick guy was having some technical issues, huh?
Yeah, he sure
Yeah.
was.
I think I figured out the problem with my muting and stuff, but I'm not gonna do it now. But yeah, Rick was definitely having some issues, Marlon. He didn't want to cooperate with his headset.
Yeah, he's usually pretty good. I wonder what was up with him tonight.
Well, you and him go way back, don't you, Marlon? You guys used to bang I Felt the Thighs together, right?
You know my past? Yeah, me and Rick go way back. We had some wild times together. I'll just leave it that.
You guys ever trade
I
teeth?
would. Wait, trade what?
Teeth.
Well, let's just say we knew each other biblically.
Well, I mean, I know Rick's my uncle, and his wife is Sally, your sister, or no, my mom's sister. I think it was. I can't remember. Our
Wait a
family's so
minute.
fucked up.
Wait a minute.
Wait, you're married to your cousin? Sounds like your family tree ain't got no branches.
Marlon, now where'd you get that, bro? You were just trying to start some smack, bro. Marlon, come on.
Like, I said nothing about married to my cousin.
Oh, my bad. I thought you said something about marrying your cousin.
No, you didn't, bro. You just wanted to talk shit.
No, what I had said, Marlon, is Rick's my uncle. His wife, Sally, I think, is my mom's sister. I can't remember. You tell me.
What? You fucked your cousin?
Yeah, like, I mean, I'm not Daryl. Well, they know of. Exactly.
Look, man, you brought up your cousin and all that talk got me confused. Your family's really messed up.
Well, it's your family too, Marlon.
That's
You're
true.
my dad.
That's true.
Oh, man, to go there, huh?
Talk about a shot in the dark.
Yeah. But anyways,
More like
Marlon,
a low blow.
we got some questions to ask you tonight. I know you didn't hear me, so
Shoot,
I'll say it again.
ask away.
Okay, good. You did hear me. Tonight we have a topic, a continuation of our 4chan series. I think I got the title wrong, but
Yeah, close
I'm new
enough.
to doing this introduction. It's
Close
normally Mr.
enough.
Albright. I just wanted to jump in and steal the thunder for a minute.
Do it, please.
But anyways, Marlon, have you ever heard or have you ever played the Sad Satan game?
The what now? No, I haven't heard of that. What's this Sad Satan game about?
You've never heard of it?
You were just talking about it, bro.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
you're being
that's
kind
the
of a
whole
dick,
point.
Marlon. You know, I don't like when you go down into that tunnel with El Fido because you always come out and your eyes are always purple and you're always mean.
I don't like when El Fido comes around and hangs out with people in the trailer park. Like,
Damn dog, not
we have to
dealer.
have a talk with him. But anyways, Marlon, the Sad Satan game, it was.
Hey, you take that back. I'm only ever mean to you 'cause you're always on my ass. And Alfredo, he's harmless, man. I've known him for years. He's a good guy.
You haven't known him for years, bro. You've known him for a couple of months.
Yeah, but anyways, as we were saying, since you don't know about the Sad Satan game, it's a horror video game released for Microsoft Windows in 2015, and it was allegedly created by a dark web user operating under the pseudonym ZK. That's all you need to know from me. So Mr. Albright can fill you in some more on it.
Yeah, there was allegedly illegal imagery placed within this game, and a bunch of people downloaded the original and played it, and I guess were scarred for life. There was a YouTuber named OHC, Obscure Horror Corner, who a lot of people are saying he fabricated the game and he made it up and stuff because there's so many remakes and there's so many like clean versions. Yeah, what do you think about that?
Is that is that game still on Steam?
Probably, yeah.
I think I'm gonna download it next.
Oh, wait, you're talking about that video game. Nah, man. It's fake. It's all fake. All them YouTubers that played it are lying, man. It's all for views. I heard about it, but I never played it myself.
Oh wow. Apparently, with the gameplay for it, the player walks down a monochromatic corridor while various audio samples are played and looped over each other. Audio in the game leans heavily on recordings of interviews with various murderers, such as Charles Manson, as well as on distorted or reversed audio of interviews and musical clips.
Yep.
That's fucking creepy.
If you watch the gameplay of it, dude, it gave me nightmares for some time because I watched that when I was younger. Yeah, like
Oh, no, I'm
actually,
not gonna
like
watch the gameplay. I'm gonna
it
download
was right around
the
the time,
game. I'm
right
gonna
around the
play
time
it.
me and you were roommates. Actually, right before you moved in, I was watching videos of this thing.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna watch the gameplay for it. I'm just gonna download the game and play it myself so I can have a first-hand experience.
Yeah, you like to play games like that, like Resident Evil and shit. Fuck all that.
Fuck yeah, I love jump scares.
Well, and that's
Look, man, ain't nobody gonna play that game. It's just a bunch of kids on 4chan trying to scare people into not playing it. You're dumb if you go through with this.
well,
I've been told I was dumb, so yeah, we'll go with that.
yeah, wouldn't stop them. I will say though, the jump scare thing, there is a big difference between jump scares and like psychological horror, which is what this game like actually is. Because jump scares is Resident Evil. Psychological horror is like, yeah, like making you play a game where you hear like murder in the background.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's I mean, depends on what you
I
mean
mean,
by awesome.
Grand Theft Auto kinda does that. Like you don't hear murder, but you can hear NPCs getting killed and shit.
It's not the same though, because they kind of comedicize that versus this is legit. Like some of it is real life.
Okay, so
Yeah, like
yeah, tonight after the bonfire tonight, I'm gonna look the game up and download it.
yeah. You should record your gameplay of it.
Oh, I will. I'll stream
You're
it
a real
tomorrow for
idiot if
everybody.
you do this. That game is all messed up. It's gonna get to you, bro. Don't do it.
Marlon, just come over and watch his stream with me.
Fine, I'll come over. I'm gonna be bored tonight anyways.
Not tonight. He's gonna
Oh
do
no,
it
Marlon,
tomorrow.
it's not gonna be tonight. It'll be tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Why not tonight?
Because
Be-
some of us have
because
lives.
yeah, like I was out fishing all day.
What does going fishing have to do with anything?
Oh, I haven't been home all day, so I would like to spend time with
Family.
family and stuff. Like unlike you, Mr. Hobo, running out on your kids to go get milk that you never brought back.
I thought it was cigarettes.
It was both. Well, no, it was actually crack, but we won't admit that.
Fair enough.
Look, man, I got caught up in the moment. I never knew how much work it took to raise a kid. Once you got 'em, you can't get rid of 'em.
Boy, you really fell into that crack in the sidewalk there, huh?
Fucking asshole.
You can't
guys
imagine
want-
the things I've done since then.
You guys want to see something cool as shit? Dollar General opens first Dollar General inside of Dollar General.
Yeah, sure. I'm feeling bored.
You hear that, Marlon? Dollar General inside of a Dollar General.
Yep, Dollar General opens the first Dollar General inside of a Dollar General. Probably just broke his brain.
Dollarception. It's a dollar within a dollar.
Dollarception. I love that, Marlon. Anyway, what's your take on the Sad Satan game before we go to our next ad break?
I don't think anyone should be playing that game. It's all just a bunch of fake scary sounds. People are hyping it up because they heard a scary audio clip. It's nothing but bullshit. It's made for nothing except views on YouTube. I say don't mess with it.
All right. Well, I
Currently
mean,
looking it up right now.
Mr. Johnson's gonna download it anyway. So, without further ado, is there anything you want to tell our viewers before we cut to the next ad break, Marlon?
Yeah, tell all your viewers to check out the Hometown Buffet. The owner is a guy named Chuck. He's a cool guy. He'll sell you a medium meal for cheap. He's running a good place there.
Buddy Mama owns that place. We went through this.
Oh yeah, my mistake. It's been a long night for me. Buddy Mama owns that place. Him and his sons. They're cool people. Now, stop smunding it.
What the fuck?
My
the
dude needs to
fuck?
lay off that stuff, bro.
Holy shit.
My
like,
dude
him
needs
and
to
Rick
lay
are
off
perfect
that
friends.
stuff, bro. What in the world? Oh, well, without further ado, here's our next ad break. Speaking of the Hometown Buffet. You know, after work on my days off, I really like to go down to the Hometown Buffet and get into what they call a lamb dick sandwich. All right, it's packed full of nutrients, and you know what? I love to just sit there and eat it right in the parking lot there. It's great, and you know they give you awesome like fucking car side service a lot of the time. And Tina, hang on a second. Hang on.
Sorry.
Anyways, like I was saying, Hometown Buffet. It's your one-stop shop for lamb dick. Go see them.
Let me know when to start, darling.
All right, we are back. We are back. I love that commercial. That's a good one. I really enjoyed filming that. We did like several takes. It was a
Like
good
several takes.
Several
over and
takes.
over because you had to do it multiple times.
That's why I couldn't get it right, you know. It was
Because you kept messing up.
the shot was always off. Anyway, can you invite our next guest in?
Yes, I can. Gee.
Crack myself up. Oh, without further ado, everybody, welcome in Miss Tuna Tina. How you doing, Tina? Tina, welcome to the bonfire. You're on with Mr. Albright and Mr. Johnson. How you feeling tonight, girl?
He was getting there. You gotta be patient. She was licking
Darling,
her
I'm
lips.
always happy to be on the show. Sugar. It's good to hear from y'all again, hon. You got anything fun for tonight?
Oh yeah, we do. You know, we just watched your commercial and the one you did with me, and everybody was really stoked on it.
Especially when you said sorry.
Darling, I'm happy y'all were a fan, Sugar. I just try to do my part for the home buffet, hon. Ain't nothing too fancy, but I think I did a pretty good job.
I mean, I think it sucked.
Yeah, definitely sucked. And slurped.
Darling, you being serious?
No, oh, no, of
You don't
course.
think I did a good job?
Best head in the game, let me say. I'll say that.
Darling, that's a little hurting, Sugar. What's so wrong with my commercial?
I was kidding, Tina.
Darling, you had me going there, Sugar. I was about to give you a piece of my mind, hon.
I think
Glad
you
to know
already
you like the
did.
commercial after all.
Anyway, tonight.
Darling, you're right, Sugar. I got a little heated for a minute there, hon. But I'm glad to know we can still have a sense of humor on the show.
We're talking about our fifth installment in the 4chan Mysteries series. We're talking about Sad Satan tonight, Miss Tunatina. What do you know about Sad
Darling, fifth
Satan?
installment of what, Sugar?
Of,
Well,
of
let
a,
us finish talking and we can tell you.
yeah, 4chan Mysteries
Darling,
series.
Sad Satan. That's a name you don't hear too often, hon.
You ever heard of it?
Darling, I'm curious to hear now, Sugar. Feel it, hon?
Oh, well, Sad Satan was a game that was for the PC that used to insert all types of horror stuff that may or may not have been allegedly illegal. You've never heard of it, really?
Darling, I've never heard of it, Sugar. That sounds like some spooky stuff, hon.
Well, I mean, a lot of people believe it was an ARG.
Darling, I'm sorry, but I don't understand. Sugar? RG? What's
AR
that?
an ARG, an augmented reality game.
Darling, how can something be both real and fake? Sounds a little confusing, hon.
Well, I mean, you'd be surprised with modern technology what they could do.
Darling, it's a crazy world out there, Sugar. Folks are coming up with all kinds of ways to mix the real with the fake.
I mean, I don't know. There was some kind of real stuff in there. There's a lot of fake remakes of the game. You know about any weird horror games that were like kind of like underground that you used to play that was
Darling,
similar?
you sound unsure, darling Sugar. Are you having trouble remembering something?
Are you only hearing like half of what I say or something?
I think,
Darling, I
cause
think I understand what you're getting at, hon. It's like an underground game, like a video game, right?
Yes.
Darling, we might be onto something. That sounds like some interesting stuff.
Well, what do you think about a game that could potentially cause mental anguish?
what the hell? Why is it? Why do I hear an echo? Okay, my bad.
I was gonna say I hear no echo.
It was on me. I pulled up a
Darling, a
stream
game that
and I
can
hit the
cause
wrong
mental
button
anguish. Sounds a mite scary, Sugar. And that echo, where's that coming from, darling?
from your vagina.
Darling, you okay, Sugar? You're mighty quiet all of a sudden.
All right, Tina. Tina, is there anything that you want to leave our wonderful
Darling,
viewers?
what was that, sugar?
What, your vagina's echoing?
Hello, hello, hello.
Darling, I'm a little confused. Sugar, what exactly am I supposed to look at?
You're not supposed to look at nothing. We're just gonna let you go. We're having a lot of technical difficulties tonight, Tina.
We
So
are. I don't know what's going on. Must be our stream.
probably because we're talking about this stuff,
Darling, who's
they don't
there,
like it.
sugar?
All right, Tina. Goodbye. We'll talk to you another time. We're gonna go to our last ad of the night here. Without further ado, enjoy.
Ma, Pa, finish dinner. I'll get some dessert. Sure. Wow. Nice cook. Let's see there somewhere. I just think Tina.
We are back. Sorry about the technical difficulties tonight, guys. I don't know what's going on with the stream. If it's like the internet in the trailer park. I don't know what's going on. But we'll
Well, I
have
mean,
that fixed.
I've been seeing a bunch of things about that random ass sun appearing everywhere. So maybe that's the cause of it.
Very
Have
possible.
you heard about all that going on?
No, tell me about it.
People were apparently it was just seen down in North Carolina on May 25th, I think it was this year. Someone claimed that they seen another sun in the sky, but it wasn't the sun. They're saying it's like a planet or something. But it's been popping up
Really?
all over like the world. I heard about it over in Europe and stuff. Here, let me see if I can find anything about it real quick.
Actually terrifying, not gonna lie, having a whole nother sun.
A lot of people were like the conspiracy theorists are claiming that it has to do with the Anunnaki and stuff.
Anunnaki, huh?
Yep. Uh,
Those things
seeing if
freak me out. Damn aliens. God dang aliens.
I don't know if I'll be able to find it or anything, but yeah, like I keep seeing all kinds of different things on like Facebook and stuff. People were posting videos of a big bright orange ball in the sky that you would think's the sun, but it's not because the sun's over on the other side of the place.
Wild
Like it's
shit.
weird as shit.
Well, either way, the Sad Satan game, I think it's just a testament as to how like an ARG, because it did come out later on that it was an ARG. That it was pretty sure it came out later on that it was faked out or it was an ARG, but essentially we're talking about creepy pastas as modern day folklore nowadays. You know what I mean? Later in life, we're not going to tell stories like around a campfire. You're going to see creepy pastas, is what you're going to see. And I think that a lot of what we're doing here at the bonfire is kind of like campfire talks. That's why we get into a lot of scary subjects and stuff.
Once again, record.
Okay,
Goodness,
I'm
that
gonna
is
share
not
this.
muted.
No, I know. I did that on purpose, but on accident.
Accidentally
gonna,
on purpose.
Yeah, I'm gonna play part of this video to show you guys what I'm talking about. But I'm also gonna shout out the person who made the video, so that way they can't say I'm stealing it. It was posted by Don't Ghost Me on TikTok. But let me pull it over here real quick. And
Recording and claiming to witness two suns in the sky. As some of you may remember, back in 2020, multiple videos and pictures hit the internet where people claim to have witnessed multiple suns
We
in the
can't
sky.
watch the whole
And
thing,
even
though,
though
just
these
make
pictures,
sure.
I know,
Yeah,
but
we got to comment on it as stuff goes
basically,
on. I don't want to steal stuff.
yeah. But basically, that's so I didn't know it was as far back as 2020. I just started seeing about it just recently.
That's
But I
how
guess
all of these are, dude.
but yeah, I guess back as far 2020, people have reported seeing two suns in the sky, and all that. And recently, there was a sighting in North Carolina, like I said, on I think it was May 25th, 2025. So it has me very curious.
We might have to add that into a series of like weird like disasters or something one of these days. Is what we'll do.
Probably, but I don't think that there's like a way to do like a series about that besides for conspiracy theories.
No, we could
And
do all
we've
types of
we've
different
already touched that.
environmental conspiracies. It could be a good
We,
series.
we could always touch on
Th-
space.
How the river runs red and stuff. There's a lot of stuff we could do. But we are
Why the
approaching an
sky is
hour.
blue.
We are approaching an hour. So what I'm gonna say is this: next stream, we're not gonna have these kind of technical difficulties. I'm gonna go ahead and
No,
go around town
we
and fix everybody's
apologize.
connections. Yeah, I'm gonna fix everybody's connections around town and make sure this doesn't happen again. That's my bad, guys. I'm supposed to be the internet arbiter here. I gotta go ahead and get my game right there. Sorry about that.
But yeah, our next stream, we will work throughout the time, get everything straightened out for you. I hate whenever we have issues like this, as does Mr. Albright.
Yeah, it really grinds
But
my gears. And it's nobody's
yeah, 'cause
fault
it
really. It's
makes.
just, it's a maintenance issue I think in the trailer park.
However, you guys, during our off air, whenever we're not doing the bonfire, you can always catch us over at wapaccess.org. It has a link to all of our channels that we have, where you can watch our channel 68 stream.
Yeah,
That,
if you're lucky, we'll
uh,
be streaming right on there. Yep.
yeah, you can catch previous podcasts that we've done and new stuff that the creators over at WAP Access is doing. I don't know. They run their own thing. I don't follow them.
And if you have any kind of stuff that you want to have featured on Channel 68 on the WAPA like network, you can feel free to get a hold of me or Mr. Johnson at any of our socials, at any of the emails that we provide here on the websites and stuff. Please, please, please get a hold of us. We want to feature other creators. We want to give back to you guys. We want you guys to be a part of this just as much as we're a part of it. We don't want to be the only creators creating. We want to have a network of people. So please, 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 please
And
reach out to us with your content
just
that you want to feature.
a little FYI, you guys, your content does not have to have you as a PNG tuber. That's us.
We're really looking
That's
for
what we look like.
animations is really what we're looking for. If you have a cool
Yeah.
animation that you do and you have a story behind it and stuff and it's funny, we want to show that. We're cartoonists at heart. I mean, we're kind of breaking the fourth wall here a little bit too much, Mr.
No,
Johnson.
no,
But
I don't. We're not
uh,
breaking the fourth wall. I'm a cartoon character. Like, my hair's yellow. I have a pointy ass mustache. I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Albright.
right.
You're breaking the fourth wall.
But yeah, no, I mean we want animations though is what we want. We want to show animations of other people because I know how hard it is as an animator to get out there at all and how much time it takes. And even if you're not doing traditional animation, even if you're doing animation the way we do animation, or if you're doing animation the way somebody else does animation, I don't care. I want your ideas and your humor and stuff. I want to feature you
Hell,
guys and I want to give credit to
if
you
we
guys
have
where it's due. Roman Penn does that
we
on our
have
website. We have a
anyone,
guy named Roman Penn that lets us show his entire possum holla on there, and he's a fucking amazing cartoonist. Yep.
if we have anyone that can do claymation, or I
Yeah.
think that's what it's called, I would love to see something like that. Like, I love the claymation, stop motion videos and stuff. That's fucking talent. So yeah, if any of you guys have any of that, definitely get at us and share it and talk to me, because I want to work something out.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, maybe Mr. Johnson, maybe you can get into some claymation and some stop motion or something. I'd show you shows, you know that.
I was actually thinking about it, like,
Do it, dude.
because
Make a
it's
funny show.
I have a bunch of different software and stuff that features stuff like that, so I might look into that.
Yeah, yeah. I would love to have a Mr. Johnson created show, like solely Mr. Johnson created. That would be freaking sweet. I would advertise the fuck out of that. Just so you know,
Well,
that would get
I'll
nothing
have
but
to
airtime.
I'll have to work on that, but we have to keep going for 45 more seconds because we're at 59 minutes,
Oh, we're
and
at
we
59,
have
29. Oh, we got 30 seconds left. Oh, what are we gonna
yeah.
do?
So I don't know. Tell a funny story.
Hold on. I would like to let Ari Grovenstein know. I love you, buddy. I love you. Yeah, I know. I'm
Yes,
texting him right now. I'm on the
definitely.
bonfire, confessing my love to you.
We
Shitty.
wish you were on the bonfire with us.
We do wish you
Everyone
were on
wants
the
you here.
bonfire with us. Bunch of technical difficulties. Ari, we love you, buddy. Help us sue some stuff.
All right.
Anyways, without further ado,
All right, we are hitting an hour. Good night, everybody.
yeah, here's an outro. Peace.
Ma, Pa, finished dinner? Can I get some dessert? Sure.